All right, let's see what happens when somebody lifts up that snack. This prank is very unpredictable because sometimes it'll actually get on their hands. That is gross. Look at that. What's up, pranksters? Welcome back. Welcome back to another prank video. In this video, I'm gonna be showing you guys 5 classic Nextraker pranks. That's right, guys, another compilation of pranks that you guys can pull off at home, on friends, family, or anybody you just don't like. But before we begin, let's make sure that you guys are subscribed to this channel with the bell notifications turned on. That way you guys don't miss out on my upcoming videos. And my next video will actually be part 23 of my series, how to sneak food into class. So you guys don't want to miss out on that. Turn on all notifications. Let's get started, pranksters. 1,000 likes are appreciated. Check it out. For this first kitchen booby trap that I'm gonna show you, we're gonna be using a stove, but this prank could also work with a dishwasher or anything that opens like this. All right, let's get started. We're gonna need a bowl like this. This is a styrofoam bowl, but you can use a plastic bowl as well. We're gonna take a pair of scissors and we're just gonna pierce a hole on the side of the bowl like this. And then we're gonna tie a string through that hole so it attaches on to the bowl. So tie it tightly. Now the bowl is ready. You can fill it up with anything you want. I'm gonna be using some cereal. This is my cereal and I'm just gonna fill up the bowl. And yeah, this cereal will make a really big mess, so make sure you know who you're pranking and know that they're not gonna get mad or upset at you for pulling this prank on them. Okay, so this is good, guys. Now we're gonna take this cereal bowl and we're gonna place it underneath that stove door, and then the other end of the string we're gonna tie to the handle so that when somebody closes the stove, they're gonna flip over this bowl and of course it's gonna cause a big mess. Okay, so I've set up the camera at a really low angle. Your victim can't see the bowl underneath, so when they try to close the door on the stove, this is what's gonna happen. Look at that mess. So yeah, guys, it's a prank nobody wants to fall for. Up next, I'm gonna show you guys how to booby trap a box of snacks. These are biscuits with peanut butter. Well, we're gonna dump them out because we want this box to be empty like this. So let me look at my balloons. I'm gonna grab this one right here. This is a pretty long balloon, which are used to make balloon animals. Well, we're gonna put it inside the box like this, lay it down, and actually I'm gonna hold it down with some clear tape. That way it doesn't go anywhere. I'll probably add another piece just to be on the safe side. All right, well that's perfect. Now we're gonna take another safety pin, we're gonna undo it, and we're gonna pierce through the top of one of the snacks. Now the packaging on this is pretty sealed, so the snacks are not gonna get damaged. So I'm just gonna pierce through it like this on one end. Now this end of the safety pin, I'm gonna tape on top of this balloon right here. So be careful when doing this, guys, because we don't want it to pop just yet. So I'm gonna lay it down carefully and then use some tape again to keep it in place. There it is, guys. As you guys can see, the end of the safety pin is taped onto the balloon. So whenever somebody takes out this specific packaging right here, this little snack, it's gonna pop the balloon. So now we're gonna cover it up with more snacks on top. Like this. So somehow you gotta make this snack, the booby trapped one, stand out more than the others so that somebody goes after that one. All right, let's see what happens when somebody lifts up that snack. Look at that. Oh man. See? For this next prank, we're gonna be booby trapping a chair, but not just any chair. It's gotta be one of these adjustable chairs. For example, right here, I'm using this this kitchen stool that I have right here. This one has a lever underneath, and this lever allows for the chair to adjust to any height. So we're gonna be booby trapping that with the help of a balloon. Now this prank is similar to another prank that I did. It was more of an office prank that you can do in an office chair. And well, in that video, I actually used an egg and I placed it on the lever. But in this video, we're gonna be using a balloon, and not just any balloon, because this balloon is gonna be filled with shaving cream. So let's get started with that prank. Here we got our shaving cream, so we're gonna shake it up a bit just so it works better. And then we're gonna take the nozzle and stick it inside the tip of the balloon like this. And pranksters, when you're doing this, you gotta hold it really tight. Make sure nothing comes out. So make sure it's very, very tightly wrapped around the nozzle. And then that's when you squeeze it and fill it up to the desired size. Now the size might vary depending on the chair you're gonna be using. So I'm just gonna fill it up to a certain size. Just like that. And what I like about these is that the slightest thing will pop them. And again, the push pin will come in very, very handy. I placed it down there and it fits perfectly. So now I can easily tie it and it'll secure that shaving cream in there. All right, pranksters. Well, okay, so it's round 3 for these guys. Push pin versus balloon. Of course, we all know who's gonna win. But this is the way I've set up things. So I got the push pin facing the balloon. The push pin is actually taped underneath the chair, and the balloon is taped to the lever. So when the lever is pulled up, and it's gonna push into the balloon, and of course it's gonna pop. So that's the booby trap, pranksters. So your victim is pretty much gonna grab the end of this lever and push up. So they're not really gonna notice the balloon. Well, they will, but at that point it'll be too late because the balloon would have already popped. They might have shaving cream on their hand or on the floor, on their shoes, or all over the place. So that's something they're gonna have to clean up. So let's give you guys a little demo. Oh, there you go. This prank is very unpredictable because sometimes it'll actually get on their hands. Sometimes it'll fall on their shoes. It'll fall on the floor. They're gonna step on it. If it has carpet, it's gonna be funny. So yeah, pranksters, this looks like ice cream. Well, yeah, that's the prank. If you get a chance to try this, go for it. If not, it's just fun to know. But yeah, that's the prank right there. What I have here is a can of oats. See? Now I'm gonna dump it out so it's empty because we're gonna booby trap the bottom while having a balloon inside. So I'm gonna take my trusty blade and I'm just gonna remove half of the bottom because of course we wanna make a mess. And if there's no hole on the bottom, then we can't make a mess. So pretty much like this. And then, yeah, I gotta be careful, guys, when handling sharp objects like this one. So there you guys have it. That's half. Well, that's not really half, but at least we have an opening on the bottom. That's all we need. Next, I'm gonna take 2 needles and pierce the bottom all the way through. Just like this and like this. Now you can add more. Obviously, if you add more, it'll increase the chances of the balloon popping. But really, all you need is 1. As you guys can see, the needles are right there. Of course, when they meet the balloon, we'll know what's gonna happen, right? So next, we're gonna put this can against like a wall or a counter or anything like that. For example, the counter's right here. This is pretty much like the baseboard, so we have it facing us. And this is the balloon we're gonna put inside. But before we put this balloon inside, we're gonna add a few oats, like this. So that's perfect. Next, we're gonna take our balloon and we're gonna put it inside, like this. And of course, we're gonna take the lid finally and we're gonna close this container. And that's it, guys. There you guys have it. The prank is set. And if you guys noticed, I'm not gonna waste a lot of oats because you guys know me, I don't like wasting stuff, right? So this is basically what's gonna happen next time somebody picks up this container of oats. That is gross. Look at that. It was an instant pop too. Oh, nobody would want to pick this up, right? Nobody would want to clean it up. That is gross. Actually, it looks like somebody threw up on it. Ugh. For our last prank, we're gonna use a Sharpie. So we're gonna open it up, get some pliers, and pull out the tip, because that's all we're gonna need for this prank. Just like this. Now I'm gonna wrap some tape around the opposite end, that way I don't stain my gloves. Just like this. See, now I'm able to hold on to the tip. Next, I'm gonna use a binder clip and attach it on to the Sharpie tip. At this point, it should look like this. On the bottom of the binder clip, I've attached a piece of double-sided tape because this is gonna go against the wall or cabinet wherever the toilet roll holder is at. But before I do that, I'm gonna remove the clips by pinching them and then just sliding them out. Simple as that. Now let's put everything in place. So I'm gonna put the roll where it belongs. Now underneath, guys, look, this is key when it comes to this. We're gonna position the binder clip with the tip of the Sharpie. Make sure it touches the toilet paper, so it'll be underneath the toilet paper pressed up against it. Okay, so everything looks normal, except for the bottom. This is what's gonna happen when your victim pulls on the toilet paper. So they'll pull, and then, look, it's gonna be all red. So if you look underneath, this is pretty clean, right? It only gets stained when it goes through the bottom. So they'll see the toilet paper and it looks clean, you know, they'll pull on it. They won't figure it out until they look underneath and see that there's a Sharpie staining the toilet paper. So it's a really funny prank, especially if they're in a hurry. And those were 5 classic Nextraker pranks you guys can pull off at home on friends and family. These are kind of mean. Well, they are mean. They are messy. So prank at your own risk. Also, guys, if you like this video, I hope you already gave it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, I hope you subscribe now with all bell notifications turned on. Remember, guys, my next video will be part 23 of how to sneak food into class. So don't miss out. Also, I want to invite you guys to check out my Sinnex TV channel. I have a new video up right now, guys. So go check it out. Hopefully you like it. It's basically hot Cheetos versus Takis. You guys don't want to miss out on that, so please go check it out. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and checking out this video. I'll see you pranksters in my next one. And you're also gonna need something that they really love. So right here I have a video game. Then I'm gonna smoosh it in. Ugh, nasty. So I'm gonna put more eggs inside. Just throw them in there. Oh, they're easily cracking. Look at that. Yuck. Kool-Aid.